Good. Thank you.
Otherwise, use the feet.
Thank you.
So please stand for the light show later. Welcome.
Thank you.
This one off.
Yeah.
Hello people at the Padang, we are about to start the show soon. If you haven't inflated your thunder sticks, please do it all. When the show starts, okay? See you soon.
One show redefining the style and respect that force. Angels, this changes everything. And while it starts here, high speed, coverage, with its borders, you'll feel right at home. Your story. This is our incredible journey. Look around us always and remember there were times we were uncertain and we just kept walking. It's always darkness just before
And our past.
it gives space for stories to be written.
The world we're gonna make. Beautiful people, today you guys are with me! Alright, first sector, we might be small, but we're mighty, we'll show them what we got!
New sector, are you ready?
Well, I guess that means hello, green sector. You're with me today.
Alright, so now we are going to see which sector can scream the loudest. Okay, we're gonna have a little competition. So,
It's quite long.
I wrote very neatly, you know.
I love that. Okay, so in just a little bit, what's gonna happen is we're gonna allow you some time to pen down your thoughts. And these are gonna be both for the white and red sides. Let's do it together because the cameras may cut to you at any time. We want you to put some thought into it. Music, please.
So Singapore, later on.
Look at the screen.
Beautiful.
That's right. That's right.
On two. All right, green sector, it's coming over.
Go, yellow section, go, push it on.
All right, green, let's go, we'll race you.
Blue sector, let's take it away! And up. Let's keep it going, blue sector! We got a passing stroke to the red side!
Red sector, get ready. Here we go. Red sector, go, go, go.
Very nice. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Take it home, red sector. Finish strong. And that was our first Padang wave, you guys.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Padang, we are going to level up. We're going to use our thunder sticks to do the Padang wave. So, same concept, stand up, but instead of your hands, we use our thunder sticks. And this time, we're going to go from our right. That means blue sector to green to yellow and then to red. So, have your thunder sticks on standby. Put it down first. Abby, is your sector ready?
Blue sector, are you ready? No, I don't believe you, blue sector! Are you ready? Okay, if you are ready, I want you to scream! Wake up on the seat in the air! Okay, now put it down. Put it down, put the thunder sticks down, and when it's time to go, I want you to stand up with your thunder sticks raised high up in the air, okay? On my count, we'll do it, okay? Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and go! Blue sector up! Let's pass it this way, all the way to the green sector. Let's go, Joaquin! We're coming over to you!
Alright, green sector, thunder sticks, and
Let's go, green sector!
I'll race you again.
Looking amazing, guys. Yellow sector, get ready. Coming to you real soon. And yellow sector, take it away. Let's go. Two still thunder sticks, crossing on, let's go. I love the energy. On to red sector, let's go. Red sector. I love that. Keep going, keep going.
Take it home, you guys. Once again, our thunder stick Padang wave.
Wow, that was so
Sing it, guys.
Let's put our hands together to welcome our hosts for NDP 2025. Sonia Chu, Joaquin Gomez, Siti Khadija, and Abby Shakara.
Brand new day, I'm making my way. No matter what happens, I'm shaking my name. Shaking it high, shaking it low. Off to the day we go, go, go. Today's the day we get a parade. Walking with you and shaking our leg. Shaking it high, shaking it low. Making our way, we go, go, go. Brand new day, I'm making my way. No matter what happens, I'm shaking my leg. Shaking it high, shaking it low. Off to the day we go, go, go. Today's the day we get a parade. Walking with you and shaking our leg. Shaking it high, shaking it low. Making our way, we go, go, go.
Singapore, welcome to the Padang. I'm Sonia Chu.
And I'm Joaquin Gomez.
I'm Siti Khadija, wishing all of you a great NDP.
What's up, Singapore? I'm Abby Shakara, and please put your hands together for our motivators from Touch Community Services. Stoney Brothers and the
It is used to deploy them into an area of operation that cannot be easily accessed.
Our divers are making this jump with a full combat zone similar to the real-life operation. Jumping with over 70 kgs of weapons and equipment, they can get into the air and areas of operations quickly and stealthily. This is why they are masters of the air, land, and sea.
And this year we have 7 elite naval divers who consist of foreign officers in the Republic of Singapore Navy's Naval Diving Unit.
Alright, you guys, Marina Bay as well. Are you ready to welcome our naval divers?
I can see that they're really excited. In fact, you can see the naval divers coming in fast towards the sea buoy in the water now. And once they're in the drop zone, the divers will have to quickly release the parachute and get ready to move on.
Of course, you can see our naval divers, they have their parachutes deployed. And earlier we did mention we got celebrated at the Marina Bay as well.
As a best try to motivate each other. So you know what, I think today we should do it too. Once we see the final diver land in the water, let's all give them a big booyah, shall we?
Yeah, let's try, let's clap everybody. Are you guys ready? Okay, on my count of 3, 2, 1, I want all of you to say hoo-yah, and that's how we're going to welcome them, okay? 3, 2, 1, hoo-yah!
I think we can do better than that. Let's do it one more time. Abby?
3, 2, 1, hoo-yah!
Alright, that's the way.
Alright, Marina Bay and Padang, stand by. I believe the very first naval diver will be landing in just a while.
The moment you see the final naval diver land, we will cue you, share them together. They 100% can hear you, so you must be really loud.
If you can't see them from where you're seated, don't worry, just look at the screens. They're about to land real soon.
Well, people at Marina Bay definitely in for a treat, guys. Look at that. Marina Bay. In 3, 2, 1.
Fantastic stuff. And all 7 elite naval divers have successfully landed. Can we please give them one more cheer and a big round of applause for all the hard work they put in for months and months?
For this special group of parachutists. The aim was to highlight the professional image and specialized skills required by the display team. So with that, the Red Lions were officially inaugurated in 1996.
Before that, in case you're wondering, they were called the Singapore Parachute Team. So ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this view as we celebrate 60 years of independence. But I think there's a way to welcome them back, right? Abby, am I right or wrong?
That's right. Here at the Padang, we have a very special way of welcoming our Red Lions. And that is called the Whoa Yeah!
Okay, let's just say, Abby, you have scenes of being Red Lion, right? Okay, let's take you as the Red Lion right now. Let's pretend Abby's the Red Lion. He's approaching right now. Abby's approaching.
He's flying, he's flying.
Once he approaches the ground, we go. Whoa. And when he lands, we go.
Yeah!
Shall we try it one more time with the whole crowd?
Sure thing.
Let's go.
Abby, here we go. And Abby's coming in. And we all go.
And when he lands, we go.
Yeah!
Nicely done. We want to hear surround sound in the whole Padang.
So remember that welcome, the very first one, our Red Lions landing in the Padang for you in just a while.
Meantime, we're blessed with beautiful skies today, a lovely crowd, great energy, and very soon we'll welcome them home, so make sure you scream loud and proud.
You know what? As we wait for them, They can see us and hear us. Shall we do something? Let's take out your flags, your Singapore flags, everybody. Take out your Singapore flags because they can see you, they can hear you. So you know what you gotta do? You gotta scream!
Alright. Here's what's gonna happen. I believe yellow sector, they're coming in from your area. So you guys are the first bunch of people they will see right here at the Padang.
And let's get ready to do the warrior cheer.
Okay, where's that flag? Our first red line is coming in hot. Master Water Officer, 217 with 1,080 jumps. Coming right up. The Water Officer, Elvin John with 935 jumps. Singapore, are you ready? Whoa!
Next up, we have second warrant officer, Etienne Young with 526 jumps. Get ready, Padang. Let's go. Coming in next, we have second warrant officer, Billy Lim, who's completed 588 jumps. Let's go. Seals, their first warrant officer, posing strong. Here we go. And second warrant officer, Swan Sing Boon, following up very closely with a total of a very lucky number of jumps actually. 888 jumps. Are we ready to go to the balls? Get ready, and here we go.
And last but not least, capturing all the action on his helmet camera, first warrant officer Eugene Cho with over 1,500 jumps. Welcome home, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, here at the Padang, let's give the Red Lions all the time they need to form up and salute.
Give it up and scream for these fearless jumpers! Wow! You know what that song? What a win from Singapore!
I love to dance. I'm also embracing my culture, and that's why I keep showing up. I want to show the beauty of our shared art forms.
I want to keep learning about the journey that shaped my identity. Because in order to truly understand ourselves is to understand our origins, and that will allow us to better understand the people around us.
I want to create a safe space for us to connect. We can freely express our feelings, protect the vulnerable from invisible threats, so that no one will feel unsafe online.
another. I want to live life to the fullest, to make new friends, to make my friends and family proud.
I want to ensure quality care reaches those who need it most, to really deliver that care to patients, and I can push myself and do greater things to make healthcare more affordable and accessible in Singapore.
I want to show that music speaks, even when words aren't. Music makes me feel good because I found my voice in every note I play.
I want us to power the future with sustainability in mind. I've seen the impacts of climate change to the people around me. So if we want to fix it, the solution depends on you and me.
I want us to keep spirit of breeding alive. This is my heritage. You see. My father is a Rana shop, so I want to keep my father's heritage business till the end.
I want us to recognize that success means different things to different people. In this plumbing trade, success is the balance for me between I get my own free time and I get to earn money.
I want us to always work towards our full potential because I think people are a lot more capable than we think that they are. There will be days where it's a lot tougher than others, but you remind yourself why you are doing this, I think you'll be okay.
I want us to build a stronger and united Singapore, knowing that the community has shown me kindness and empathy that make me want to give them even more.
I want us to be positive and live a life that's unstoppable.
If I'm blessed to do something, give it my best shot because I may never have a chance to do it again.
Ladies and gentlemen, please hold up your flag.
Gentlemen, welcome to the National Day Parade 2025 as we proudly celebrate ST60, our Diamond Jubilee. The parade regimental sergeant major this evening is Senior Warrant Officer Lim Jae-hui, Chief Master Trainer, Infantry Training Institute, and Brigade Sergeant Major, 5th Singapore Infantry Brigade. Alliance's 60th anniversary, commemorating 6 decades of commitment and dedication, safeguarding Singapore's peace and security. Marching at the forefront is the Singapore Army contingent, led by Captain Manfred Tan. The Republic of Singapore Air Force contingent, led by military expert 4, Tan Koo Wei. And the Singapore Police Force contingent, led by Deputy Superintendent of Police, Cielo Church. The Republic of Singapore Navy contingent, led by military expert 4, Fu Kok Chen. SAF Volunteer Corps contingent, led by SAF Volunteer 4, Clary Chow. And the Singapore Civil Defence Force, led by Captain Chief Tao. Are the uniformed youth organizations formed by the students. Leading the contingents are Chang Tianrong from NCC Land, Nurin Jazlina from NDCC, Wang Hai-Sin Elizabeth from Girls Brigade Singapore, Lin Shuxian from St. John Brigade Singapore, Angelo Chu from Singapore Scouts Association, Addison Lin Wei-Han from NCCC and Air, Ko Rui Xuan from NCDCC, Sylvia Ng Lin Xuan from Girl Guide Singapore, Xiao Wan Sing from Singapore Red Cross, and Chua Yong Han from Boys Brigade in Singapore. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's parade and ceremony features the largest number of participating civilian contingents in NDP's recent history. Marching in now from the rear of the Padang are the 18 contingents representing the social and economic sectors of our nation. These civilian organizations and companies showcase how far Singapore has progressed, both socially and economically, over the past 60 years. Together, the 40 contingents of parade reflect the unwavering dedication and resilience exhibited by both military and civilian sectors of Singapore in their commitment to defend our nation. Service, they stood as a rallying point and the scene of their last stand. Because of their importance, a group of soldiers, the Colours Party, was assigned to protect the colours whenever they were brought into battle. The significance of colours today is more symbolic in nature. They are the embodiment of an institution's history, honor, and tradition. The Colours Regimental Sergeant Major is Military Expert 3, Aung Sin Chui, Unit Chief Expert, Open Source Intelligence Exploitation Group. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's gun salute will be executed by the soldiers from the 24th Battalion Singapore Artillery at Merlion Park. Watch closely as the M3G floating rafts operated by the soldiers from the 35th Battalion Singapore Combat Engineers move into position for the gun salute. The Guard of Honor contingents are proudly formed by the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Digital and Intelligence Service, the Singapore Police Force, and for the first time, the Singapore Civil Defence Force. Let's give it up to our former, talented, and 4 incredible voices. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the arrival of our Prime Minister, Mr. Lawrence Wong. This is a simulation.
Later we shall open can. Yeah. For the Open! Let's go!
Boris, hormat Perdana Menteri. Hormat. Senja. No.
Ada Sheriff.
Boris, Russo. Senja. No.
Prime Minister Lawrence Wong will now take his seat. Applause, please, for the wonderful performance. Rise for the arrival of our reviewing officer, Senior Minister of State for Defense and Sustainability and the Environment, Mr. Zaki Mohammed, and our national anthem.
Let's go! There's the NSA 1151, right? There's so screen. Whether it's so screen, it's not that it's broken.
Not sure.
Boris, hormat Menteri. Hormat. Senja. No.
Mari kita ya Singapura sama-sama. Let's sing together. Bang. Kita
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing. From the RSAF 6th F-15 SG Eagles, led by CO-142 Squadron, Lieutenant Colonel Mohammed Iskandar will execute a spectacular bomb burst, followed by 4 F-16 Fighting Falcons, led by CO-143 Squadron, Lieutenant Colonel Jason Lau, in a diamond formation over the Padang in an enhanced salute to the nation, marking the Diamond Jubilee of Singapore. Coming to you live from the cockpit of Lieutenant Colonel Mohammed Iskandar. And here they come! Our reviewing officer will now inspect the parade. As a mark of respect, the 25-pounder guns will fire in salute to our reviewing officer. This year, the gun salute is executed by the gunners from the 24th Battalion Singapore Artillery on board the M3G floating roughs, operated by the 35th Battalion Singapore Combat Engineers at Merlion Park. Our reviewing officer will now embark on his ceremonial vehicle drive past. Come on, Singapore! Let's show our appreciation for our reviewing officer by waving our flags as the vehicle drives past you. It is a joyous moment at the Padang as the crowds and contingents gathered here today to celebrate Singapore's Diamond Jubilee and 60 years of independence, together with our reviewing officer. To celebrate Singapore's 60th birthday, the Republic of Singapore Air Force has put together a special aerial tribute. First up, 6 F-15 SG Eagles will execute a flight past. Look out for 2 aircraft executing a full afterburner climb, signifying peace and prosperity. 4 F-16 Fighting Falcons will then complete this tribute with a breathtaking Diamond Cross maneuver. Happy birthday, Singapore! Standing proudly behind them are the 6 contingents from the SAF and O team, 10 contingents from the Uniformed Youth Organizations, 18 Social-Economic Organizations, the SAF Central Band, and the SPF Band. To Together, the contingents represent the country's commitment to the 6 pillars of total defense: military, social, civil, economic, digital, and psychological defense. Colors are awarded for achievements in the field of combat, training, administration, and efficiency. As a mark of respect, please rise as the Colors Party marches past your immediate front. Is the parade commander, Lieutenant Colonel Mohammed Firdaus bin Mohammed Ghazali. The 4 state colors are in the forefront, followed by the parade regimental Sergeant Major, Senior Warrant Officer Lim Chie Hui. Following behind are the 36 regimental colors, with the colors regimental Sergeant Major, Military Expert 3, Ong Sin Chui. Contingent is next, formed by men from the 1st Commando Battalion. It is led by Major Aaron Lim. We turn our attention now to the Navy Guard of Honor contingent, formed by men from the Naval Diving Unit. This contingent is led by Major Justin Kwan. Republic of Singapore Air Force contingent, comprising men and women from the Air Power Generation Command. This 3rd Guard of Honor contingent is led by Military Expert 5, To Hong Kwan. Contingents from the SAF, Home Team, the SAF Volunteer Corps, and the Uniformed Youth Organizations are now forming up for the Onward March. Home Team and students from our uniformed youth organizations march onward through the stands. They carry with them the spirit of unity and our shared commitment to move forward as one nation, one people, one Singapore. Come on, Singapore! Let's wave our flags and cheer them on! Social and economic groups are up next. Leading the way, we have People's Action Party, PAP Community Foundation, led by Miss Sally Chua Lee Lane. And the National Trades Union Congress, led by Miss Noor Irdawati Binti Jamarudin. They are followed by Keppel Limited, led by Mr. Mao Yang, and Sepcorp Industries Limited, led by Miss Rachel Lam. Next up, we have OSIP International Private Limited, led by Mr. Lawrence Lim, and Singtel, led by Mr. Lionel Chung. Following behind them, we have DBS and POSB, led by Mr. Kyle Ang Kai Chie. And PSA International, led by Mr. Kim Yang Koo. see the People's Association, led by Mr. Rajesh Vizir. And One Team Singapore, led by Mr. Maurice Sim. They are followed by the contingent from Grab, led by Mr. Edmund Tan. And one Changi contingent by Changi Airport, led by Mr. Brian Lam Kai Wen. Marching forward next is Propnex Realty, led by Mr. Si Ching Tu. And Citrio Limited, led by Mr. Mohammed Nur Fahan bin Abdul. Our next segment, the mobile column, was first introduced in NDP 1969 with 18 AMX tanks, symbolizing our resolve to defend Singapore. Featured in milestone years, the mobile column returns in SG-60 with the first ever integration of assets on land, in the air, and at the Marina Bay. Presenting to you the mobile column 2025. Segment 1, Defending Our Nation, showcases the full suite of the SAF's combat platforms. This year's mobile column is commanded by Lieutenant Colonel N.S. Alex Chan, mounted on the mighty Leopard 2 main battle tank. Our first wave of vehicles showcases our Army's sharpest edge, our armored fighting forces. Different terrains. Our armored vehicles lead the army on the battlefield swiftly and decisively. Besides the tank, we see the fully digitalized Hunter armored fighting vehicle and the Bronco family of armored support vehicles. Look up to the skies, you will soon see our F-15 SG Eagles fly past, a first for mobile column. Our fighter planes integrate closely with our land forces to deliver a knockout punch. Today, 6 F-16 Eagles will cross each other and execute a multi-axis vertical climb around the Padang. Protection and firepower, allowing our infantry to move faster, deadlier, and safer. Next, our light strike vehicles are stealthy, swift, and can destroy bigger vehicles, including tanks. Selected platforms are entering the show stage to be closer to everyone around the Padang. Next are our combat engineers with the new Hunter Armored Engineer Vehicle and the Trailblazer. They overcome all obstacles on the battlefield for our forces to continue their advance. Watch as the N3G opens its ramp to become a float bridge. Together with the mobility support system, they help transport our land forces across water. Again to see the A330 MRTT, which enhances air power by refueling our fighter jets in midair. Following behind the MRTT are 4 F-16 Fighting Falcons and the G550 aircraft which detects aerial threats. Together, they clear the skies for our army to advance unimpeded. The new B-15 unmanned aerial vehicle detects targets from far to allow our artillery, including the high mobility artillery rocket system and howitzers, to destroy targets up to 70 kilometers away. Next are our signal vehicles, helping to connect our forces in the battlefield. Following behind are our combat service support vehicles. They sustain our operations and keep our troops going. The 30 and Spider ground-based air defense missile systems, standing ready to safeguard Singapore skies around the clock. Look out for our RSAF helicopters. Leading them is the S-70B Seahawk that enhances our naval's capabilities. Close behind are AH-64D Apaches that provide fire support for our land troops. In the rear are the H-225M and CH-47 Chinook, ferrying troops and equipment in battle.
When we deploy for subhumanitarian mission, everyone is part of the same team. No matter the mission, no matter the complexity, no matter the unique circumstance of every mission, it boils down to ensuring that the fundamentals are always prepared. In these missions, there are always a lot of uncertainties. How long will we be here? There was a certain level of sacrifice, both at the individual level as well as the family level. At the end of the day, we know what our duties are, and you find meaning in the job, and I think that's what keeps us going.
Segment 2 showcases our contributions to crisis situations. They include aid packages that can be airdropped to crisis locations and the water purification unit that provides anyone with potable water. Protecting our waters, the combatant craft underwater combats maritime terrorism, while munitions such as the Aster and Harpoon missile keep our maritime assets safe from both aerial and seaborne threats. Look to the screens to see our maritime assets assets sailing at Marina Bay. The Navy's combatant craft medium and its new unmanned surface vessel detect and respond to maritime threats. Look up now to see our Charlie 130 Hercules and Fokker 50 aircraft. Together with our ships and soldiers, these aircraft have been deployed in Asia and beyond to support HADR operations as well as counter piracy in the Gulf of Aden.
I believe that all of us wear different uniforms. Home team and whole of government, we come together. That is why we do these exercises to learn each other's strengths and see how we complement each other.
Commander the Chief of the Control Center, responsible location. Victor Roger, proceeding from station.
Come together always to encourage each other and work together, and we can see where we can assist each other in times of need. I believe that it's the one goal we all have, that we want to help people. So I think that is what keeps us bonded and always working towards the goal. We have what it takes to actually do what we can to keep our loved ones safe and also Singapore safe.
Keep your eyes on the screen for segment 3, Securing Our Singapore. Showcasing SAF and home team integration. At the bay are the police Coast Guard vessels, which lead coastal security efforts. The Rapid Response Fire Vessel, which responds swiftly to maritime emergencies. And the MPA vessel, which provides operational control. On the road, we see the motorcade from the military police, SCDF and traffic police in an impressive show of coordination. Our SAF and home team stand ready to respond to threats to public safety at a moment's notice, featuring the SAF's Peacekeeper and the SPF's Emergency Response Team, Tactical Assault and Tactical Strike Vehicles. SCDF electric pump ladder with a modular firefighting machine for remote fire suppression. Following behind is the 7th generation ambulance. It is always ready to respond to medical emergencies and save lives. Up segment 3 is the hazmat mitigation vehicle with a comprehensive range of detection and mitigation equipment for hazmat incidents. Together, our servicemen and women from the SAF, SPF and SCDF work to keep Singaporeans safe and secure.
I know that many of them, especially those in uniformed services, still have this duty honor country in them.
For the new generation, they need to be prepared mentally and physically to attend any call.
We cannot teach somebody to have a good character, but we can show through examples.
The foundation set by our seniors is important for us to build upon.
Because the foundation was built previously and is strong, it's up to me to achieve it in a better form.
The veterans have taught me a valuable lesson. You don't have to be like me, but you have to train the next generations better than me.
That is to upkeep what has already been installed and continue to find new ways and build new tracks.
It is for doing your job to the best of ability
The young ones, they have to perform in a different context, so you can expect that they will do things a bit differently from you.
I hope the new generation will continue my service to do better than my own.
The standards drop, passion to serve, always be there because the uniform we wear is basic.
Rounding up Mobile Column 2025 is our final segment from generation to generation, highlighting the hard work and commitment of our people across generations. The Mobile Column Commander, Lieutenant Colonel NS Alex Chan, has returned to lead the convoy, this time with his son, Chan Jing-ho. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the veterans from the SAF and home team. They have served Singapore with all their hearts and laid the strong foundations for us. Amongst them, including our oldest veteran, 95-year-old Staff Sergeant Hui Xiao Kian, who sailed on the Navy's first ship, RSS Panglima. Deputy Superintendent of Police Sapochi, with his 35 years in service, has seen how SBF evolved through the years and nurtures the next generation. Senior Warrant Officer Wan Kairudin, who served alongside his son, Warrant Officer Tu Kairi, as firefighters in the SCDF. Thank you for your service. Our veterans inspire our next generation to achieve even greater heights. Across the show stage are our SAF and home team officers from the current and future generations. They continue the legacy of those that came before them and continue to keep our homeland safe and secure. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give our veterans and servicemen and women from across all generations a huge round of applause as they take their leave. Our men and women of Singapore will always continue to serve and contribute to the betterment of our country. This is our strength, our people, our future.
As a kid, I look up to my father. He inspires me and I wanted to be just like him. As a father and a leader, things change a lot for me. I have this soft spot in my heart.
Good evening, Singapore. Please welcome on stage, standing in the kitchen, this is Kimberly.
When we sail through seasons of change, our journey's not over. I'm so glad you're my neighbor, invitation as we face the unknown. Just know you're never alone.
Mari kita rakyat Singapura sama-sama menuju bahagia. Cita-cita kita yang mulia berjaya. Siap. Marilah kita bersatu dengan semangat yang baru. Semua kita majulah Singapura, majulah Singapura.
tenang, pelan-pelan kayu hati terang bersama. Tak kisah dari mana you come from, 60 years belum invaders, couple spirit is in people not place.
Dalam kehidupan yang penuh riwayat, semua menari ronggeng rakyat. Dalam kehidupan yang penuh riwayat, semua menari ronggeng rakyat.
Yeah, I ain't getting out of the kitchen.
after all the things that we have been through, all I know is I will walk away.
Yeah.
Everything must change. All of my worries, all of my fears begin to lose their way when I hold you near. If all that we are is what we believe, then I know I've got to be the change I want to see. How easy we forget that everything takes time, and nothing's ever perfect, but I still call you. Through all the years, every lesson learned, when each word can be a lesson, so listen is the love. Can we afford to be kinder to others and ourselves? There's always room at the table and water from the well. But you never really lost when you're never alone. I know a house doesn't make a home. May the stories that find us bring you strength for us alone. I'll be living for the day where our differences make us whole.
Remember the time so fine when we thought that nothing would stand. Then things were the same. The life that we knew had to change.
Oh my god. Wait, they're gonna throw.
We struggled through the darkest storms. We thought we couldn't change. Together we've tried, as we've stood side by side. I knew we'd build a new world, a world of hope forever after. Deep in my heart, I just know, right from the start, we will go. Look where we are, we've come so far. There's still a long, long way to go. With all of my heart, I will give. I'll play my part. I will share with family and friends. Together we'll stand, and in the end, hand in hand, we will be there.
People here at the Padang, look behind you as we have the giant inflatables coming down. Pass it on!
There's so much to do. There's so much we can contribute.
I just seen over there, right?
Where's this ball? We'll start again. So why don't we try? If we stand side by side, I know we build a new world, a world of hope forever after. Deep in my heart, I just know.
You managed to record the ball. You managed to record the ball. Just like
where we are, we've come so far. There's still a long, long way to go. With all of my heart, I don't care. I'll play my part. I will share with family and friends. Together we'll stand, and in the end, hand in hand, we will get there. We will get there.
wait, Rocket, I get a billionaire. Who's billionaire?
How do I reach for the skies? How do I stand when it's time? Like spirits of high, and fly to fly. Then I come to the river that runs through my town, where our fathers and mothers have watered the ground, and the roads I have walked and the faces I know. If we just look to each other, then there's much more left over. And the more together, the further we'll go. You and down that There's a place that'll stay within me, wherever I choose to go. I will always recall the city, know every street and shore, sailing down the river that brings us home, winding through miles and more. This is home, Charlie. When I know I must be where my dreams wait for me, where the river always snows. This is home, surely, as my senses tell me. This is where I won't be alone. But this is where I know it's we'll find a way to start anew. There is comfort in the knowledge that comes about us people too. So we'll build our dreams together, just like we've done before. Just like the river that brings us life. There'll always be simple. I want to be this is
We hope you're enjoying the show so far. People here at the Padang, now's the time to stand up.
It's time to hear your beautiful voices. Now let's all sing along to the song. You are looking fantastic wherever you are. This one is for you.
Singapore, let's stand up.
everyone at the Padang and the Bay, and Singaporeans watching at home and overseas. Please rock.
Ourselves as one another people, regardless of race, language, or religion, to build a democratic society based on justice and equality, so as to achieve happiness, prosperity, and progress for our nation.
Mari kita rakyat Singapura sama-sama menuju bahagia. Cita-cita kita yang mulia, berjaya Singapura.
Our reviewing officer, Mr. Zaki Muhammad, will now take his leave. Please put your hands together and wish him a very good night.
Well done.
Here we are, in this together, stay.